Hello everyone, this is Rahat ASMR, R-A-H-A Rahat ASMR, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. And in this video I'm going to talk about not safe for work ASMR. I have some opinion, and I'm gonna sound like an insult. Maybe I am an incel, but anyways, I'm going to share my opinions anyways. And before we start, yes, I know that I look tired. Yeah, because I'm sleep deprived. I have been eating irregularly. Nothing is in place right now for the past week or so. So yeah, I know I look tired. You don't have to tell me in the comments. Anyways, let's get back to the main content. So the thing is, when I started watching ASMR back in 2015, 2016, I think, most of the videos were not that professional, but the triggers were pretty good, and it made me feel relaxed. It helped me sleep, and I just felt some kind of peace in my mind that listening to this audio could calm me down, put me to sleep. I was new to that idea, and it worked, and it made me feel relaxed most of the time. And as time went by, the lo-fi type of videos started getting a lot of production value. People started using high quality cameras, high quality audio, high quality microphone, everything, and they started having a more commercialized look. Now, there's nothing bad with it, but I just didn't feel the vibe. It just didn't feel the same. I have listened to those audio, watched those videos. Those are good, but sometimes they just don't cut it. I just feel like this is not what ASMR was meant to be. But then again, it shouldn't be confined within just a singular idea. So in that sense, yeah, it's pretty good. But as ASMR has evolved, it has created a lot of subgenre, like the barber content. It is quite famous. People doing different type of chores, people cutting logs, some channels where they cook and clean and all those stuff. These are all different subgenres of ASMR, and these are all good. Then there's the Indian barber ASMR, where they have a different type of audience. Then there's fast and aggressive ASMR, all those things. But what it has done is that as the community got bigger, it started attracting people who probably do not belong in this community. I know I sound like a gatekeeper, but yeah, those people started focusing on more not safe for work type of content. Now, as a male, sometimes, even subconsciously, the visuals and the thumbnails that you see, sometimes without even thinking, you just click. And sometimes when you watch those videos, you see that they actually make some good audio, like their audio triggers are pretty good. But that's not the main focus of their content. It's completely something else. Now, the part which bothers me is that when they started getting bigger, now some already established ASMR artists, mostly female, I saw a change in their type of content. Like before NSFW stuff got mainstream, those artists didn't make, those already established artists didn't really make any sus thirst trap type of content, but it felt like they felt some kind of pressure that maybe I should do it as well. And they do, and they make some videos that are kinda, they know what they're doing. And it gets a lot of numbers, they get a lot of views, they feel good, the money is coming, everything. But the issue that arises is that now that they have a huge influx of new audience members, I feel like they realize that they have put themselves inside a bubble and now they cannot get out because most of the people clicked on that video for a reason. And now that you have done this thing, now if you go back to your normal content, you're gonna see a huge decline in your numbers again, because most of the new people that came, they didn't come for your normal ASMR stuff. So sometimes I've seen channels that started doing not safe for work and they couldn't go back to their normal stuff again for a while. I've also seen channels that started doing it, got a huge number, but at some point they realized that, yeah, this is not me, that ain't me. And they came back to their normal way of doing things. Their view count went down by a great margin, but I feel like they were okay with taking the hit. So this is where it bothers me that with the introduction of those type of ASMR, a lot of conventional artists started feeling a pressure that I gotta make this stuff as well. And they do. And sometimes they just cannot get out of it. And I feel like I can see in their eyes that they don't want to make those. Sometimes they don't want to make those videos, but they have to because they know it will keep the wheel running. Because when I didn't make videos for just 1 month, my channel basically flatlined. Within 1 month of no activity, no interaction, my channel basically died. So I had to rejuvenate this channel again. To some extent, it's still not where it used to be. Even that wasn't that great, but it's still not where it used to be. So that tells you that just 1 month of inactivity can hit your channel like a truck. Now, if you're a channel that has gotten a lot of interaction from those type of content, now if you suddenly go back to your normal content, what's gonna happen is that your channel is gonna take such a huge hit that the algorithm is gonna think that your channel is probably not doing what it was meant to do, and it will stop. I feel like it's just a theory that it will stop suggesting your channel to more people, even less than what it used to, what you used to get. So some people just lose their core audience along with the new audience that they gained. So to maintain that, they have to keep the cycle running. They have to keep the cycle running. There's no other option. They're in a hamster wheel. They're kind of stuck. And I feel like some artists are in that place. And what's the worst part is that all the people in the comments, if you go to the comments and click for newest comments, you're gonna see that most of the guys are just contemplating when she's gonna make an OnlyFans or stuff like that. And I wonder, when you read those comments, what you feel about yourself, because I know not everyone wants to make those stuff. So I feel like what it has done is that it has started putting a lot of pressure on the attractive looking ASMR artists to make sus thirst trap type of contents. How do I put it? I've seen a few dead channels, female dead channels, She has a pretty face, she has good camera quality, she has good audio quality, but for some reason her channel isn't clicking, is not getting the views she should get. Now in that case she has three options. She will have to keep on making videos without seeing any result, because when you're pretty you think that you deserve more than you're getting, and some of those people actually deserve more than what they got. So there's three options: keep on going, or you delve into the sus content, or you just stop making videos. And sometimes you're gonna see that some of the channels are dead. They stopped making videos because they were not getting the numbers that they probably expected, because they did all the right things and still it was not clicking. So when someone new comes, especially someone attractive, I feel like they feel the pressure to make something not safe for work, because that's what gets the numbers. I'm hungry. Anyways, the main thing is, I feel like ASMR itself has been bastardized. I do not think that this is what ASMR is meant to be, because when I started watching ASMR, it was mainly for stress relief, relaxation, and being able to fall asleep and just getting those tingles. And now when I search for ASMR or look for the recommended videos, it's like almost, I would say almost 40 to 50% of videos are just thirst traps. Like, some are making it quite obvious. Some pretend like they don't know that they're making thirst traps, like they act like they're being oblivious. They're not oblivious, they know what they're doing. Anyways, and some people are on the fence, like they don't want to cross the border, but they also don't want to be moderate. They want to roam into that realm of the thin line between modesty and making not safe for work content. And the funniest thing is that when you read some of the comments, like on those videos, I sometimes do that. Like, I obviously sometimes subconsciously or consciously click on those videos and go straight to the comments, and almost always you're gonna see a guy commenting like, wow, your dress looks so nice, you look so elegant and all that. Bruh, you're not looking at her dress, and even if you are, you're not looking at the clothes part. And still he is gonna say some random praise. Like, he knows that he's trying to get her attention by saying this stuff. Like, guys think that when they say something, like, they avoid the obvious, like there's something straight in front of your face, and he can act like he's not looking at this but everything else. He thinks that it's gonna impress girls, so he says your wristband is so nice even though you barely see the wrist in the video, or some obnoxious stuff that a guy wouldn't actually say. Like, if he actually spoke his mind, no one would type that. But let's just say he's typing that, and then the channel is gonna reply like, oh, thank you so much, sweetheart, you're such a lovely person, or whatever. Like they're putting on an act. Like, they both know they're acting. Like, the girl knows that he hasn't clicked it for her ASMR or for her fit say. She knows. And he knows. Like, he's trying to get her attention. She knows that he's trying to get her attention. He knows that he ain't looking at the piece of clothing or any type of dress. She knows that he hasn't clicked on the video to listen to her triggers or her look at her fit. They both know, but they still act like they pretend, they make believe that they're both some sophisticated people who do not have some primal human drive, and they're just there hanging out, they're just chilling. He's there for the ASMR. I'm talking about all this is that this type of stuff has been so normalized that some guys, like if you're a guy, your feed is not gonna be clean. Like, I can bet on that unless you're some kind of pious guy, like monk life mindset, someone that lives like a hermit. Unless you're that type of guy, your feed is not gonna be clean. You're gonna be shoved. Some type of videos are gonna be shoved through your throat, and it's just gonna be a battle of time. Eventually you're gonna click, you're gonna give in because you're a man. You're weak to the flesh. Most of the men are. Some have a strong mindset. I am not one of them. So a man is gonna click there and he's gonna watch those stuff, and then his feed is gonna get ruined. So this is what bothers me. Like, when I say that I make ASMR videos, and then let's just say a relative searches what it is, they're gonna see some stuff that I don't do. They're gonna think it's some kind of weirded community that listens to whispers and sounds and does some kind of hedonistic activities, which it is not. This community is not about just being being seductive. It's not all about that. It's more than that. It's for stress relief. It's for calming the mind. It's for the purity of the heart. And I hold ASMR a lot close to my heart. And when I see that those type of content are being connected with ASMR itself in such a strong way, then ASMR itself is losing its identity. The creators feel pressure to do those things, and the content itself has evolved in a direction that I'm not a big fan of. And this is why I wanted to talk about it, because I think people who are promoting this thing should realize that they're ruining the genre. It stood for something, even though it's weird stuff, there's no way to go around it. You're watching a guy whispering, you're watching a girl whispering, you're watching a guy scratching off on random stuff. No matter how you want to justify it, it might be relaxing. Yeah, you can say it is relaxing, but it's still weird. Own it. But that doesn't mean that it has to have all those stuff in such a way that people start thinking that ASMR means being sensual. That shouldn't be like that. And this is why I felt like making this video. I wanted to get it off my chest. I told you beforehand I will have some incel takes. Just know that this is my YouTube self, my camera self. My true judgmental self would have said more would have said more unforgiving words. I am quite judgmental, but then again, And you have to understand that I have a Muslim upbringing. I come from a quite a conservative upbringing, conservative society, conservative country. So when I watch a content and I see that the content itself is getting, I'm gonna use the word again, bastardized, it just bothers me. And I wanted to talk about it. So yeah, you might judge me, it's understandable. I know my take is controversial. I know a lot of people will think that I'm just being an incel. Maybe I am. But all I'm gonna say at the end is that ASMR is more than that. It's not just that. And that's why I made this video. Take care, stay safe. I'm probably not gonna edit this video. I'm just gonna upload it as it is. It's probably gonna have like 20 views, but who cares? At least I made this video. I wanted to make it. So yeah, take care, stay safe, and see ya.